What's up? What's the word?
You got Biden pulling up to the hood to eat some chicken. You got Trump dropping sneakers and saying like, "Oh, black people gonna vote for me or they rock with me because I've been indicted." Like, yo, these people is really playing on our face, yo. That type of like,
It's during Black History Month for me, though. Like, how are you doing all of this during Black History Month? There's no respect for anything. Like, this country was built on Black people's backs, and you're going to sit there and disrespect the whole community as an entirety to try to get some votes.
and I don't understand. Like, and even a guy on, I think that was like Fox, that was like, yo, they did a deep dive on it. Like, yo, like this is an attempt to connect with the black community. Like, um, this is an attempt to connect with the black community. Like, we love sneakers. And it's like, yo, this is really what they think about us in our vote.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like,
Like, the stereotypes, though, but this is not. We get shocked when it's out there in the open, but it's like, how many times have you come across maybe situations where you were stereotyped in their way? They're thinking they're supporting you and being an advocate, but the whole time it's like you're really showing how you really view black people, and you're actually showing that you have no connection to the community as a whole, because you're taking what you quote unquote may see on TV, or just like you're not connecting with the people at all. But it's not the presidential since Trump has ran. We've seen like just the way this whole election process is, and it just seems like a big joke. Everything as a whole, not just this, but also like just even if we look at certain things that have happened throughout Biden's presidency, and just the weird things that he would do, or like forgetting where he's at, and like it's just like I don't know, like it's something is weird is going on, and we're not, I don't know, obviously we won't know, but I just think it's very weird how the government is choosing to do things, and I don't know, they say we choose, but I don't know how much I believe that.
I think we do got some type of choosing to do, but I also think that I think this is something that I'm gonna challenge us to do here. What's the word? And just the whole team. I think that we, as a black media outlet, seeing them and seeing just the disrespect of how they just did to us like this, and they're continuing to do during an election year. That's something that's a year that's very important. I think we need to put. I know for a fact we need to focus our effort on more covering this content or using our platform to give those a voice who's more well versed in politics and
Mhm.
well versed in what's going on this election, and making sure that our audience can get that information, because it's sad.
Absolutely.
And when
I think, let me ask you something. Do you feel like, when we see when we see celebrities come forward who have a voice, and essentially are the voices in these spaces, because they do invite athletes and rappers to the White House. They do, like, they've had conversations with these people. Do you feel like it's a disservice when they come out in support of certain parties, knowing their history?
um, so I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna say this. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say, uh, Lil Durk. Lil Durk got this song. You know, I love examples in rap lyrics. Lil Durk got a song called Old Days, right? And in Old Days, he say, it's a line in there when he say, it's not gonna take the rappers to get peace, it's gonna take the killers. And I don't so what's the word, who we here, we don't support violence, we're not promoting that, right? But it's not so basically what I took from that line is that it's not gonna take the celebrities is not going to be the one to have the influence on us, right? It's going to be actual people that's in the quote unquote trenches or in the community that have that influence. So that's why I say, like, I think it's our job to start giving people that actually doing the day to day work that these people respect out here, is to give them a platform or make sure that they educated, and make sure they got the resources, because they got the it to the people that's out here that can make a difference. The celebrity stuff, like I even look at our algorithm when we report on the site or just our content. When we talking about some real, or we talking about a real issue and having a real conversation, the engagement is bigger when we talking about some celebrity. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So just
Just because people want real, they want real, you know, honest conversations. People may not always agree with my opinions, but at the end of the day, it's other people out here that think the way I do or can relate or take. You don't got to always take, and that's the thing with having these conversations is you don't got to always take what everyone's saying as face value and say, okay, I don't agree because I don't agree with some of what she's saying. I don't agree with all of it. We got to take from each other. I take from you. I may not always agree with what you say. I take from you, or we educate each other on certain things. And what they say, like you eat the meat, spit out the bones, something like that. Like chew the meat, spit out the bones.
I ain't never heard that one, but
Yeah. So, but it takes these real conversations to really understand too where people's heads are at because a lot of the times, like, we don't realize how uneducated our communities are when it comes to politics until we have these real conversations, until we sit down and people think that some people may think that Biden is the sole runner of this state when it's not. I mean, with this country when it's not. He's the face of this country, but he's not the one that runs this. And so, but these are conversations we need to have in order so that we could get a better understanding that it's not just about who we vote for as president, it's who we vote for in our communities, who we vote for that is going to the state capitol or going to the Washington, D.C. in these offices. So it's a trickle down effect. It's not just one person that we're blaming. Like we have to really be educated on the politics as a whole and how it affects our communities.
no, that's facts. And I think I know, like I got a question. I think, but we know that if we know that's what needs to be done, uh, I'm pledging myself to put a conscious effort within the next 7 months of this election. Because election is November, right? So we got
Yeah,
6 months. Ooh, is it six? What is it? Yeah, we got 7 months. Because yeah, March. We got 7 months of this election. Just to highlight more and be more intentional of educating our people using the platform. When I say our people, I learned a new word. Was it BIPOC?
oh my gosh, he gonna use this word
I
to the death of him.
learned a new word.
BIPOC. What's it stand for, Cody?
It stands for Black Indigenous People of Color. Ah,
All right, look at you,
ah,
educating yourself.
ah. Yeah, but no.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna do a more conscious effort of making sure our people in our community is aware of where we're going at with the country and just things that's happening in Congress, just things just laws that's changing. I know that's what we got to be more intentional with that type of stuff. So this
absolutely. I think it's up to.
in my face with this eating chicken and sneakers and I'm cool
Hmm.
indicted. Like who said shit like that? Like all black people indicted. So the culture, if we relate to people in jail,
Yeah.
like
It's the accountability though, because I feel like in the same token, I haven't really heard anyone say anything about that. Like I want to use Fat Joe as an example. I'm very much a person that loves to call out my own community when they do dumb. And so this is a perfect example of that because you are a prime example of benefiting off of Black culture, whether you're Puerto Rican, whatever, ethnicity, Hispanic and ethnicity you are, you benefit off of Black culture. And then for you to go and then put these shoes on your feet after he just disrespected a whole community that you benefit off of is wild. Wild.
that's all I'm
So
saying.
I like gotta do better.
We gotta do better. Hold him accountable and everybody else that's talking about free Trump and all the guys talking about the economy was better when Trump was president. Cause y'all got loans and PPP. Like, come on, G. What are we doing, man? What are we doing?
Do you feel like this is a question that Pretty K posed in our weekly meetings? Do you feel like specifically Black people's views on Trump has changed since he's been out of office? Because I feel like we got stuck with Biden and everybody's like, man, I'm voting for Trump again. I've seen that be a thing.
I think. Yes, I think because you got to think about a lot of things that Trump did too. Like Trump let a lot of brothers out of jail. He pardoned a lot of people that wasn't gonna come home. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and when he came president, so you got that. You know, he put them loans and he put them funds in the street, so people was eating during that time. Um, you know, and those are just like
He
I
also gave money to HBCUs.
he
So
gave money to HBCU. So I think he did a lot of things like surface value things that's cool, like performative things. But I also feel like it's a lot of things that we know anything about politics. Majority of the time, is laws put into place that don't take effect into years down the line. So
mhm.
he probably puts this. I've heard that they did that down the line, like it's gonna affect our community way worse, you know? Like even with them redlining the state of like reconstructing the state of Illinois because they want Illinois to be uh a
Red
Republican
State.
state. Yeah, they want to be
Mhm.
a red state. And but you know, so they making more space like little shit like that. Like it's a lot of shit that's going on that we ain't paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? And then but we did talk about this as well, and we can move forward after this. This Trump was against the
The
letting like
immigration.
immigration people. He was against that. Like people was on it. That's when he had them kids and everybody in them cages. He was on it when they was doing that, or he was talking about building the wall on the border and not letting nobody in. Now Biden is the president, and of course it's saying Republicans, Biden. You know what I mean? So people would be mad, but it's a lot of migrants in here. Mike was taking over these cities. So a lot of people is looking at it, like the people in Harlem, the people in Hyde Park, people out west. Like a lot of black people in these communities is looking like, no, coming over here, they getting our jobs, they making our property value.
It ain't just black people though, because there's a lot of Hispanic people that are upset about this too. Is because they're putting them in all of the. What it comes down to is they're putting them in all of the disparaging neighborhoods that already don't have, and so now we're
And they
bringing more
giving them
people
shit.
that don't have it. Like
But they're giving them opportunity that they didn't rush and have that initiative and that assertive to give the people that was already in that community. So yeah, I could see a lot of, and that's just going back to the original question. I could see a lot of people having frustrations and like, yo, fuck Biden. Trump, when Trump was in office, none of it was going on. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting election, and I think I want everybody to pay attention because it's a lot of mind games going on. They playing chess.
absolutely. I also feel like just to add really quickly, which I thought about when you said there's other laws taking place. The what if the performative actions are also the negative things that they're doing to get us to talk about that instead of looking at these laws that are being passed under us?
Um, I really think that is what they doing. I mean,
So you
media.
think Trump saying that is really there's a bigger means to an end when he says things like black people rock with me because I've been indicted?
Yeah, I think he's doing that type of shit on purpose. And and I put it like this, right? Majority of the world is not going to research it, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna take it at face value. So if we see shit posted on social or trending, now we're gonna think it's true. Look how many times they didn't kill Jackie Chan, and we thought Jackie Chan was. You know what I'm saying? Like we do shit like that. Not we not gonna research it, and then we gonna play. It's gonna be like the telephone game. Having we saw it here and how we heard it here, we're gonna start telling the story. By the time it gets to the 100 person, it's gonna be a different story, different sources. It's gonna be a different thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think once you put them negative headlines out there and you're just running with a narrative, that's what people are going to talk about. The negative, the headline, that's the headline. So we running with that's going to get clicks. That's you know what I mean. Like that's what the ads, the revenue, that's what's going to get. Charlemagne says shit all the time. Like no one gives a fuck about the truth when a lie is more entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think like put shit out here, get them talking about here, and they not even going to be paying attention to what we got going on with it.
Mm. It's crazy.
Like crazy world, man. It's crazy world, man. But yo, next 7 months, y'all can hold me to that, and I'm in the staff. We gonna make sure we giving y'all more information about this election. We got the DSC gonna be in Chicago this year, so look out for us covering that and doing some exclusive coverage on that. But now we about to bring the BIPOC community into the politics. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? What's the word?